Sanjul. Same like you. I guess you can see me.
Yeah, you can. You're clear. Yes.
So today I'm going to explain half of the lesson, body movements. Ma'am, so can I share my screen?
Yeah, you can share. And I hope, Neha, you covered each and every point that we discussed in the class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please, yes. Go ahead. Adya, please keep following very very carefully, okay?
Ma'am, I'm not able to share my screen.
Okay, I'll make you host. Co-host. Yes, I made you co-host.
Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, it's clear. Yeah. And Adya, you can also respond. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to explain the topic body movements. I'm going to explain you what is the topic all about, how animals move place to place, human body and its movements. So first there's a table. Let's finish it up. Here there are three columns. So first one is animal. They gave you some animals. So you need to write body part they use to move place to place. Like they do use some body parts to move. How does the animal move? So here in the first row, it's the animal is cow. The cow uses legs to move, and the way it moves is it walks. Next is humans. Adya, can you tell me which body part does human use to move?
Legs.
Yeah, legs. How do they move?
By walk.
Yeah, they walk. Next is snake, and it uses its whole body to move, and it moves by slithering. Then is bird. Can you tell me which body part does a bird use to move?
Feathers.
Yeah, feathers. And how does it move?
By flying.
Yeah, it flies. Next is insect. Which body part does it use to move?
Whole body.
Probably it uses its wings.
And its legs and whole body too.
Oh yeah. Then how does it move?
By legs, by walking, by crawling, by
Yeah, some insects also fly.
yeah.
Then how does a fish move? Which body part does a fish use?
Its tail.
It also uses its fins.
Yeah.
Then how does it move?
Underwater.
It swims. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. So one question to both of you. So do these animals also have joints? All the birds, insects, fishes also have joints. What do you think?
Yes, ma'am.
They do have. Yes, Adya, what do you think?
Yeah, ma'am, they do have.
Yeah, correct. So we will be the next half of the entire chapter is about how the snails, snakes, fishes move. That is the entire next part of the this lesson. So we'll be talking that once Bhavesh joins the class. Today we'll be completing this. Okay? Yeah, go ahead, Neha. Thank you.
To the next slide. Adya, do you think plants move?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Adya?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think plants move?
Some plants can move by air.
Like not like that, without any pressure or force.
Mm, no, I don't know.
Like there are some internal movements in plants. Although they don't move from place to place like animals, they do have some movement inside them. And some outer movements too. So we are going to see some of the movements of plants in this slide. Okay. The first one is tropisms. Tropisms. These are directional growth responses to environmental stimuli such as light, gravity, and touch. Like these are by environmental stimuli, like some environmental forces like light, gravity, and touch, they do respond to them. They grow directional growth. It's directional growth.
Okay.
For example, phototropism. You know how a sunflower grows? It grows towards the light, right?
Yeah.
To the sunlight. So it's an example. It's a great example of phototropism.
Yeah.
It grows towards light. Then it's gravitropism. Is the growth response to gravity. Some uh, some plants do respond to gravity, such as within a plant, roots grow towards the gravity, right?
Yeah.
That's an example of gravitropism. Then
Okay.
it's thigmotropism. Is the response to touch. Do you know touch me not? Adya,
Can you tell again?
do you know what's a touch me not plant?
No.
It's a plant like when we touch it, um, it closes its leaves.
Okay.
So it's an example of thigmotropism. Did you understand this tropisms?
Yes, Neha, just go to Google and show her the picture of Touch Me Not. She has
Okay.
not seen it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'll show you. Just a minute, Adya.
Uh, have you heard it? Yeah, like touch me not is like when we touch its leaves, it closes it immediately. Have you heard of such plants?
No, ma'am.
Okay, she will show you. Neha will.
Adya, can you see my screen? Adya?
Yeah, yeah. Your screen is visible.
1 minute. Yeah, I can.
So this is a touching a plant.
Oh,
This when we touch its leaves, it's gonna close its leaves. I'll show you a video.
okay.
Can you hear the video?
Yeah, I can see the video.
The biological name is Mimosa pudica. You have to remember this, okay, Adya? It's very basic and important also.
Okay, ma'am.
This is how it closes its leaves.
1 minute. I'm setting my time.
Neha, after showing the video, skip to the next slide. Don't go to the tropisms. Anyway, it's not there for upcoming objective test. That's what I'm telling. Okay.
Okay. Adya, are you there?
No? Yeah. System is having a problem. 1 minute.
Oh, okay, sure.
Now it's fine. You can.
Let's see how it closes the leaves once we touch it, no?
When the man is touching, it closes its leaves. So it's an example of stigmonasty. It's stigmonasty.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
So this is an activity. Place a scale lengthwise on your arm so that your elbow is in the center. Okay. Ask your friend to tie the scale and your arm together. So he's telling you that you need to place a scale vertically
Okay.
on your hand, and then he's asking you to tie it with your with the help of your friend.
Okay.
So after you tie it, can you bend your elbow?
One
Can you
minute.
imagine? Can you imagine that, Adya? Whatever Neha is saying.
Yeah, just imagine. Can you bend your elbow? Like when you're tied with a scale to your arm.
1 minute.
You just need to imagine it. Like you don't need to do it.
Yes, Adya. Can you imagine?
No, ma'am, I cannot do it.
Neha, you just open your camera and just show her like whatever we did in class.
Okay. So this is your hand. Okay.
చేయనిపిస్తుంది పైన చూడాలి మనుషులు నీకేం కదా ఆమె చేస్తాం
Then if you place your scale so that the elbow is in the middle, okay, of the scale, then you ask your friend to tie it. Okay. Try the scale with your arm. Then try to bend. Will you able to bend like this?
No.
Because scale is not flexible. Like it's a imagine you don't have joints.
Yeah.
Imagine you don't have joints, and from here to here it's just one bone. Will you be able to do it? Will you be able to bend your elbow?
No.
Yeah, they're trying to tell you that joints are important in your body to bend and stretch.
Okay.
Now,
Is this activity is just a motivation for joint? Yeah, just like how important joints are in your body for that.
okay, that's a table. So first, try rotating, like try moving your neck. Try moving your neck either.
Yeah, do this and see and tell the answer to Neha. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you able to rotate it completely, or are you able to rotate it partially, like only a little, or does it bend? Does it bend? Does it lift, or does not move at all? Like it's you're not able to move it.
It rotates. Yes.
It rotates completely, or it rotates partly.
Not completely.
It just rotates partially. You can't just move it completely. Then try moving your wrist.
Yes. Completely.
You're able to move it completely, right?
Yeah.
So it's you're able. Oh, sorry. You're able to move it completely. So this is it. Oh, sorry. Okay, next is your finger. Try moving it. Does it rotate completely?
Yes.
Can it go backwards like this? Or here, till here. It can't move completely because it's not able to go backwards.
No, it's not completing. It's
Yeah.
not rotating completely.
So is it rotating partly?
Yeah.
Yes. Then does it bend? Can it bend?
No.
It
It
can bend.
can't bend backside.
Yeah, it can't bend backside. So can you lift your finger like this?
No.
It will break if you do that. Does not move at all. It does move, right?
It moves.
Yeah, it does. Next, try moving your knee. Does it rotate completely?
No.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Then, does it rotate partly? See it. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it can move partly. Can it bend?
Yes.
And
But you can't move it. The knee is like this. You can't move it like this, right?
Yeah, no.
You can move it. It
Yeah,
does.
but basic bending is possible. Yes.
Yeah, yes, it's possible. Can you lift your knee?
Yes.
You can't lift it from your thigh, right?
We can only put it straight.
Yeah. Does not move at all. Does it not move at all? It does move, right? It rotates
Yeah.
partially. Yeah.
So wherever we have joined, everywhere it moves. So basically like that. Yeah.
Next is your ankle. You know what's an ankle?
Yeah.
Try moving it. Does it rotate completely?
No.
Yeah, it can't go backwards. Next, does it rotate partly?
Yes.
It does rotate partly. Yeah. Then, can it bend?
Yes.
Yeah, it can bend. Can you lift your ankle?
I guess. Yes.
Actually, we can lift our knee, but we cannot lift ankle, I think, right?
Yes.
Lifting in the sense we do have control on our knee, like to lift it, to bend it, everything. But when it comes to ankle, it is already attached to our bone, femur. So basically, it cannot,
Knee can.
right? Yeah, just go ahead. Just stop with ankle, Neha.
Okay.
Rest all you can try it in your home, Adya. Like whether you can move the toe, back, head, elbow. Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, go to the next slide. Yeah.
Yes. What are joints? Did you notice that we are able to bend or rotate our body in places where two parts of our body seem to be joined together, like elbow, shoulder, and neck? Like, did you notice that you can bend and rotate like in parts where two bones meet together?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move because these places are called joints. You know, when two bones meet each other, that particular place is called joints. It's called joint. You get it? Can you name more such joints?
Elbow,
Like more.
neck, shoulders,
Other than them in the slide.
ankle.
Yeah, ankle is a joint. Any more?
Do you have joints in your finger, Adya? Right? In your finger, you have two joints, right?
Ma'am, back. Abdul, ma'am.
Hip joint. That is hip joint. Yes, yes, correct. Hip joint, right? You are coming to say about hip joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, hip joint. I'm asking you, have you ever observed your finger? You have two joints, three joints in your finger. Yes,
Ma'am, three
yes.
joints.
Yeah, three joints are there, and all the three joints are movable, right? You can bend them.
You can bend them, right?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Neha. Yes.
If our body has no joints, do you think it will be possible for us to move in any way at all? Imagine there is no there are no joints in our body. Like there's a whole uh, bone from here, like to our wrist till our shoulder. Will you be able to move
No.
your
Then
hand?
our body will be stiff.
Yeah, it will be stiff. You can't move at all, right?
Yeah.
Here we are going to know how our joints move. Moving
Yes, Adia, this slide is very important. So please be very clear about tendons, ligaments, and everything. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Continue.
yes, ma'am. Moving our joints involve the coordinated action of muscles, tendons, ligaments, and bones. We are going to learn all about it, okay? Muscles, tendons, ligaments, or bones are the most important parts of our joints.
Okay.
First, we are going to learn about muscles. Muscles are primary movers of joints. They are attached to bones via tendons. After this, we are going to learn about tendons, okay? Muscles. You feel something soft in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Those are muscles. So muscles are connected to our bones. Like muscles are attached on our bones, to our bones. So they are attached by some connective tissues, rough fibrous tissues. We are going to learn about them later, tendons.
Yeah. So Adia, you got an idea what are muscles, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, muscles are like basically the very popular muscle that we all know. It's like the six pack, five pack. They don't know. So those are muscles basically, and movement. So we have our body. So the body is moving. So what is actually movement? So it is a coordinated action of muscle, tendon, ligament. Everything should move at a time. Then only we will have movement, right? Yeah. Continue, Neha. Yes.
Muscles work in pairs. They have two actions. They work in pairs. Two muscles work in pairs. Okay. When one muscle contracts, like it shortens, gets smaller, the other one relaxes, like it gets bigger. So this is the action of the muscles. They work in pairs. When one shortens, the other one lengthens.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
This action allows movement at the joint. Like this action helps the joint to move.
Okay.
Any doubt in muscles?
About muscles, it is confusing.
Muscles are the soft, the soft part in our like.
Yeah. One second, Neha. One second, Neha. I'll just tell you. So muscles are nothing but muscles are attached to the bones of our body. So muscles and bones are always attached together. Okay, and they're attached together with the help of tendons. So always the muscles are attached to the bones. They both are always be attached, and when we move the body, muscles and our bones both together only they move. Okay, so muscles are attached to them via tendons. That's all. So when muscles are always like they contract and relax. When we move our hand, it contracts and relax the muscle portion of our hand. Right. So the same way for our leg. So the action allows the movement at the joint. Just muscles are something that attached to the bones with the help of tendons. You just remember that one point. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Continue. Continue, Neha.
Sorry, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Continue, please.
So tendons are tough, fibrous tissues that connect muscles to bones. Tendons, they are tough, fibrous tissues. You know what are tissues? Adya?
Hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So uh, tendons connect our muscles to bones. As you saw here, muscles are connected to bones with the help of tendons.
Okay.
You saw here muscles contract and relax.
Just go to the next slide and show her the pictures. You'll get understand then.
So this is our bones. These are our bones, right?
Yeah.
This is our bone, and here it's the joint. This is our knee, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are these?
Muscles.
Yeah, these are muscles. So this is a muscle, so I can write quickly. Okay.
Okay.
So these white tissues are called tendons, right?
Yeah.
So you see the muscle is connected with tendons.
Okay.
This white thing, tendons, is connecting the muscle to our bone, right?
Yeah. They are connecting to
These,
muscles.
yeah, these are fibrous and tough. Yeah?
See, 1 second. Every muscle in our body is connected to our bones. Our muscle and body together only make the movement. Okay, so be clear on this point, Adya. So the muscles are always connected with the bones. So how they will be connected with the help of tendons? So in the picture you can see, as Neha told, the white color structure is called tendon.
Okay.
And wherever you can see the muscle and your bone together, everywhere tendons will be there because they're connected with each other with the help of tendon. So the work of tendon is to connect the muscle and the bone. Yes. Now clear what the work tendon will do? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, Neha. Go to ligaments.
So next we are going to talk about ligaments. What are ligaments? Ligaments are strong bands of connective tissues that connect bones to each other around joints. So ligaments, tendons connect muscles to bones, okay? Whereas ligaments connect bones to bones, okay? They connect two bones. They
Okay.
they provide stability and help prevent excessive movement of the joint.
Okay.
Like, you can't move your elbow in a whole rotation, right? It just provides the needed movement.
Yeah. So show the picture where ligaments are there to her. She will understand. Yeah.
Yeah, here. Ligaments bind bone to bone. Here. This is our hand. So these white connective tissues are ligaments. So these are our finger bones, right? The bones present in our fingers. These.
Okay.
Can you
So-
see the ligament? Yeah. Ligament basically connects the bone to bone. Yes, bone to bone connection is done via ligament. Muscle to bone connection is done by tendon. So this is the shortcut and very important thing you have to remember, Adya. Okay, when it comes to tendon, muscle to bone. When it comes to ligament, bone to bone. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So are you clear with ligaments?
Yeah, just go to synovial fluid, Neha. Just tell the importance of synovial fluid and we can wind up. Yes.
Okay. Synovial fluid. Joints are surrounded by synovial fluid, which lubricates them and reduces friction during movement. When we move our elbow, the bones touch each other, right? Like if there's no sorry. So synovial fluid is present in between our bones. I'll show you. Here, it is present in between our bones, so
Okay.
that it reduces friction. You know what's friction?
I don't know.
Friction happens when two things rub each other. So if there's no synovial fluid, our bones will get rubbed every time we move our joint, right?
So once again, do you know eraser? Adya, you know eraser, right? So eraser reduces its size once you rub more and more. No, it loses its size and it goes zero, right? When you buy from the shop, it is full, and when you rub it after some months, eraser goes into half, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because of what happening? Friction is happening between the paper and the eraser when you rub something, right? So the friction is giving some impact to the eraser so that the eraser is losing itself, right?
Yeah.
So that should not happen to your bones. So when two bones are attached to via joints, they both meet up there. So two different bones meet up. So when you move your elbow, for example, when you move your hand, no, so your elbow joint is there. So you are having your elbow. So the two different kind of bones are always meeting up each other. And they are rubbing each other, right? So they will have damage, right? So as your rubber is having damage, it's losing your shape, right? So like that, your bones will also lose their shape and it will also be weak. They become weak in future. So to avoid that, there is something called synovial fluid. So synovial fluid is actually the help of synovial fluid is there will be it's actually a liquid-like structure, a jelly-like structure that is present in every joint wherever it's the joint is very impacting a lot of loss to the bones. Like for example, elbow joint, your knee joint, here and all we are using the joint long. No, for every day we are using it. For so many times we are using it, so it will have wear and tear. Something called as wear and tear means damage caused by the movement of joints. So to avoid that, we have something called synovial fluid. We have one more thing called cartilage. Cartilage. So cartilage is also doing the same function. Okay, so it is also kind of synovial joint, cartilaginous joint. So those are also important for us in the same thing. They are also helping us to reduce the friction. Yes. Okay. Fine. So yes, we can wind up, Neha. Neha, you can leave. You can leave, Neha. Thank you so much.
Just wanted to show a picture.
Yeah, you can just show the picture of synovial fluid and then you can leave.
Okay.
Yeah. Ada, you just be in the line. Neha will leave and then you can leave. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, this is the picture of synovial joint. Explain. Explain.
Yes, ma'am. So you see this blue fluid, right?
Yeah.
This thing. So this is called synovial fluid.
Okay.
Here. It reduces friction, like when we move our bones,
Okay.
if they rub each other, right? It prevents it.
Okay.
Ma'am, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. Thank you, Neha. You can leave. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much. As Adya, are you there in the line? Adya, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am.
Adya, please note it down. Whatever Neha taught you today, everything you just go to your after this class. Please be very thorough with all these things, ligaments, tendons, everything. And apart from this, you will have hinge joints, something called as hinge joints, pivot joints, ball and socket. So in that hinge and pivot, we already covered in the class. So ball and socket you have to learn. Okay. Yes, I'll be teaching you again. Bhavesh will teach you, but just have a look for your test. I am telling. Okay. Please make a note all these things whatever Neha taught you today, and then hinge joints, pivot joints, socket, ball and socket. These three things you will learn. That's all. Okay, that's enough for today's test. Right?
Okay.
Okay. If you have any doubts, I'll clear in the next class. Thank you so much. Bye bye.